Hello guys, and welcome back to another Plane Mechanics Simulator. I'm your host, Frank, and today we are doing a couple of tasks. Some of the tasks today are checking the undercarriage, check the 4 sparks plugs in the engine, and in the end we have a bird strike on a tiger mold where we need to repair all the damaged part. So it should be a nice fun day. So let's get started. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is jack the plane up so we can finally look at the undercarriage. And when you're jacking the plane up, you always have to be careful about the propeller. Alright, let's crank it up. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is inspect the left side. First the left compression leg, then the wheel and the wheel cap, and then we gonna do the same thing on the other side, on the right side. As you can see, the wheel is damaged, so we have to replace it. And the right side wheel was broken.
No, sir.
Alright, and because it's at the undercarriage, we need to look at the tail. It had a tail skid. Yeah, it's damaged too, so we're gonna replace that too. And now we're going back to order new parts and deliver the broken part. Let's start changing the wheels and then take the tail skid last. Now we're done with this, let's remove the jacks. And now we need to refuel the plane, so we've got pass forward on that. That was the first task, and let's see how we do. Perfect job again. Nice job. Alright, let's do the next task. This time we are gonna look at the engine on the right side.
Nope.
No. Where we can see the 4 sparks having a wire over them. So I have to remove the wire first to get access to the spark plugs. And now we're gonna inspect the spark plugs. It can be a little hard sometimes to hit them the right place. Oh, we have a damaged one. And the rest looks fine. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we have one. I always check the engine for multiple damage before removing everything. As we can see, there is no more, so I will just remove that one spark plug.
Nope.
And replace it with a new one. As I said, it's pretty hard to get into it.
Nope.
And finally I got it. I think that was luck. It's the same in real life, sometimes it's not easy to get into the right places in the engine. Now we're gonna replace it. It hopefully much easier. It was. Then the ignition wires have to be put back on. And all wires has to be connected. Before closing up, we're gonna inspect the whole thing and make sure we haven't forgot anything. So let's do that. Do the inspection. It wasn't much we removed this time, so it's an easy inspection. Alright, now we're gonna refuel the aircraft and I will pass forward on that, so it's going a little faster. Alright, that was the second task. We replaced one spark plug. Let's see how we did. A perfect job. Alright, to the last task. That was the bird strike, remember? So, let's get to the bird strike. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is make sure the windshield is nice and firm, and it's already looking like the bird was hitting there, straight on. So let's remove it. The pilot said he had a rough landing, so we want to look at the undercarriage too and make sure everything is looking nice and firm down there. And the propeller has been broken, so we have to remove that too. Normally after a bird strike you'll look for feathers, blood and any other indication that something have hit here. So just making sure that nothing else has been hit. Alright, let's replace the propeller and the windshield. And then we're gonna take the undercarriage after that. let's remove the ladder and then jack up the plane so we can look at the compression legs. Let's head over and replace the broken part with some new parts. Alright, let's remove the jacks, put it down on the ground, and this time we don't have to refuel, so that's actually the task. So, let's see how we did it. And then the perfect job. Alright, this was all for today, and we finished 3 tasks. The first task was the undercarriage, then the spark plugs, and the last was the bird strike. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe.